Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are kicking off our C programming series. But before we dive into C itself, let's quickly understand how programming languages evolved and why C becomes such an important language in the history of programming. So, let's get into the topic. What is programming and how programming evolved? Programming is the process of giving instructions to a computer to perform specific tasks. But here's the thing, computers don't understand English, Hindi, or any human language. They understand only binary language, a language made up of zeros and ones. In the early days, programmers had to write instructions in machine code or binary sequences like 101010001100, which was extremely difficult and error prone. Let's see about evolution of programming. To make the programming a little easier, assembly language was introduced. Instead of writing zeros and ones, programmer could use short meaningful codes like MOV, ADD, sub, like ADD used for addition and SUB for subtraction like this. But still assembly was complicated because it was specific to each processor and had to remember a lot of instructions. Fine. Now later, after the assembly language, high-level languages such as Basic, Fortran, Pascal, and B language was introduced later. These are the languages closer to human language, making programming easier and portable across machines. Some popular early high-level languages were Fortran, mainly used for scientific calculations, basics, beginners all-purpose symbolic instructions code, widely used in schools. Then we got Pascal, used in academic teaching and structured programming. Then came B language, which was developed by Ken Thompson at Bell Labs. It was based on an earlier language called BCPL, but B had its limitations. It didn't support data type or it doesn't structures efficiently. Let's go to birth of C programming. So to overcome these limitations, Dennis Ritchie developed a C language in 1972 at Bell Laboratories. C was powerful, fast, and provided low-level memory access while still being easier to use than assembly. It became the foundation for many modern languages like C++, Java, and even parts of Python. So he's the Dennis Ritchie who introduced C language. So where the C is used, we are talking about C, and these days people, you think these days people don't use C a lot, right? So where the C majorly is used are, even after so many years, C is still actively used in operating systems like Unix, Linux, Windows kernel pods. The operating systems were built by using or developed by using C language itself. So C is the basics programming which used for developing operating systems. Compilers are also developed by using C language only. Embedded systems and IoT devices. In these embedded systems and IoT devices, C is used. So generally we can develop game engines and graphic libraries using C. C is everywhere because of its speed and system level capabilities. So let's see about how a C program works. First you write your code using a text editor. Then you have to write your code using a text editor like anything or any compiler. Then you compile it. What is compiling? Converting the human readable code, that is the code we write, into machine code. Finally we execute the program to see the results. So to execute the program, the compiler internally uh, consider link libraries, generate executable files. That is, it will compiler will take machine language, converts it into machine languages, and then generate executable file to the compiler itself. Then the compiler then these generate executable files will be seen through the user readable code. So basic flow of the programming is You have to write the code, then compile it and execute it. Every C program starts with the header file inclusion, followed by main function and entry point for program execution. Now, why we have to learn C? You might be wondering, in today's era of Python and JavaScript, why should you learn C? Here's why. C teaches you how programming actually works internally, how memory is managed, and how data is stored, and how control flows through a program. Learning C improves your problem solving skills and makes it easier to learn other modern languages. It is an in-demand in-system and embedded programming, offers fast and efficient performance. By using C, we can execute our programs very fast, which means its performance is very fast when compared to other low-level languages such as we have discussed earlier, that is BCPL, Fortran Basic, and C was widely used in those days, excellent for learning programming language. For beginners or for any programmers, C provides uh, to develop the programming language to everyone. So now in this video we have learnt about how programming languages evolved, what is C programming, its features and uses, and why it's still valuable today. In the next video we'll write our first programming in C by knowing the structure of C programming. We'll know about the structure of programming and we'll run first ever program of our C, that is Hello World. If you found this video useful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and turn on notification for upcoming tutorials. Thanks for watching and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Happy coding!